Hey guys, what's going on? This is another Outdoorsman 1 video. Today we're checking out goat truck armor. I've been debating getting this for a while and I finally pulled the trigger on it, and let's go put it on and then we're going to come back and talk about it. So goat truck armor is a really interesting thing. I ended up going with this pattern, as you're going to see here in the next couple minutes, but it's their high mountain pattern, which I wanted one of their camouflage patterns because I've seen some forerunners with the camouflage patterns. They're arachnid. It's kind of like a cryptic type camo, but I really wanted that one. I've seen it on some forerunners. I really enjoyed it, but I just felt that the mountain scheme, the high mountain kind of layout, would match more my username and kind of more of the things that we do here on Outdoorsman 1. So that being said, without further ado, let's jump into getting this thrown up on my truck here, and here we go. Here we go. Alright guys, there it is, it's on. It's a little bit more labor intensive than I thought it was going to be, but let's get back inside where it's nice and not warm and talk about it. Alright guys, so since I haven't posted this video yet, I figured I would add this on. So goat truck armor, it's been on for a couple days now. I don't have the door panel or the side on because gotta get the badging off. So I took the badges off when I first put the truck armor on, and now I am going back with the X-Acto blade to make sure we get all of this stuff off, and then I'm going to come back with some Goo Gone. So that's just something to keep in mind about goat truck armor, is you're either going to have to cut the magnet, kind of a DIY cut with some sort of an X-Acto blade, or you're going to need to take your badging off for it to fit cleanly and not have a high likelihood of it flying off on the freeway. So keep that in mind. And as you guys know, I had my Instagram logo kind of in the Rubicon area, from what they call it. I've just got these getting warm on my hood so that they apply easier, and kind of the marks, as you can see, kind of got some indentations there from vinyl that I had on underneath. Same thing, like you can tell I have a flag underneath there. I'm gonna put another flag on top of that, almost in the exact same spot. So it shouldn't be weird because it's there. But you can see on the rig, excuse the salt from the salt flats, but you can see where everything's kind of poked through. Actually, this Amazon Prime is my flags. And you can see the Squidward indentation there. So that was like perfect timing. Thanks, Amazon dude, for my package. Got my flags. I am in California, as you can see, back at home. So, hey, everyone. Anyways, I ordered the exact same flags that I ordered before off Amazon, so I'm just gonna put them there so it covers it up. Gonna try and get all of this kind of bulging out with using the X-Acto blade, and we should be good to go. So the goat truck armor is an interesting thing in and of itself, because I've wanted to get a wrap on my truck for a long time, because just the white truck is kind of boring. There's a lot of white Tacomas around here in Utah, especially a lot of white built Tacomas here in Utah, and I just wanted something kind of different, but I never knew what to go with. It's kind of like wheels and tires. You never know what you're gonna like until they're on your rig, and then you're like, you either really like it or you really don't. It's kind of hard to anticipate what your rig's gonna look like with a wrap or wheels or tires in the example here. But with a wrap, you're spending a lot of money, or you're doing it yourself. You're putting a lot of work into it. It seems relatively easy, but once you start getting into it, you just lose time like crazy, apparently. So I was waiting for a while because I had some connections that were going to hook me up with a wrap to display their company and whatnot, and kind of work some sponsorship stuff out. That fell through, and then I just decided to go with this. So we're going to kind of compare here the cost and what you get for a wrap, and the cost and what you get for goat truck armor. And I think everything is leaning towards the goat truck armor for the awesome, the awesome sauce award here. With goat truck armor, you're spending somewhere around $500. They've got good discounts every once in a while, and maybe we could work with them, and I'll get you guys a discount code, something like that. This is one of their first trucks, a Gen 2 Tacoma with their armor on it. So fingers crossed, if you guys go out and purchase it, put down there that Outdoorsman 1 got you hooked up on them, okay? So anyways, with a wrap, you're spending somewhere between $2,000 to $3,000. With a goat truck armor, you're spending somewhere between $470 and $525. The goat truck armor is removable, reusable, washable, and it's a magnet. I mean, that's how you can take it off and put it back on. So a wrap is a one-time deal. The wrap, when professionally installed, is going to protect your entire vehicle. It's going to protect all of the components of your vehicle. And the one thing that I do think that a wrap has that a goat truck armor doesn't is, if it gets whacked by a bush, it's not going to fall off. You might get some little scratches or some bubbling or something like that in the wrap, but that whole panel isn't going to fall off. And that is some sort of a negative with the goat truck armor. Theoretically, you hit a mud bog really hard, you hit something really hard, it is possible that something falls off. I wouldn't think it would be likely, but it is possible that something could fall off. That being said, the wrap, you spent so much money on it and it looks really good. But if you do what we do, what us overlanders do, if you go run it through the bushes, yeah, it's going to protect your paint, but only to a certain level. It's going to protect your paint to that threshold, and then it's going to rip. And now you've got rips and tears in your wrap, and that's no bueno. That's not something that you or I want, especially when we just spent $3,000 to have that done. Another thing with the wrap, you're going to be without your vehicle for about a day. You're going to have to take it to someone and have them wrap your vehicle. And, some people, that's not accessible because this is your daily driver, yada, yada. I mean, I'm sure you could find time. But with the goat truck armor, it's going to take you like 20 minutes to take it down, roll it up, cool, put it in the tube, and be on your way with your stock color truck. You've got 8 or so panels, I think, depending on the vehicle type. If you're a 4Runner or a Tacoma, you're going to have different amounts of panels, and they're going to be different sizes, obviously. But I really think the goat truck armor is a awesome idea. A magnet that makes my truck look really cool. I think that's a phenomenal idea. I don't know why I didn't think of this, but you guys, I really would like to throw a huge shout out to Tiffany, Tiff Goat Armor on Instagram. she was amazing. She sent me a lot of ideas and a lot of suggestions, and this was even before the second gen was out. If you go back to my Moab videos, the week before that trip to Moab, one of my friends here in Utah, she's got goat truck armor, and she was the one that kind of got me turned on to the idea. And so I looked into it. Cool, yeah, that's awesome. I really like that, but I'm gonna have to see it in person. 3 days later, I meet this guy, and I was sold the minute that I saw it. I was absolutely sold on it. And I really appreciate him having it there in Moab so I could, you know, convince myself to get this. As soon as I got back from that Moab trip, I messaged him on Instagram and I said, hey, when are you guys releasing a second gen Tacoma series? Because I've got a second gen and I will be the first person to buy it the second that it rolls off the lot, because I want this pretty badly. And she said, hey, you know, we're in the works. A couple weeks later, 4th of July, they said, hey, we're releasing it on the 4th of July and we're gonna have a really big sale. So I went ahead and bit the bullet, and here we go, guys. I think it's phenomenal. Another major benefit to the goat truck armor versus a wrap is, for the price of a wrap, let's say you've got $3,500 sitting in your bank account right now that you are dedicated to spending on a wrap, you could buy 7 goat truck armor kits. You could buy a camo white, a camo black. You could buy a mountain scheme white and black, a mountain scheme white, black, and tan. You could buy their hex grid thing. You could buy a Toyota colors. You could buy a bunch of stuff. You could buy 7 of them for the price of your wrap, and be able to switch up the entire look of your vehicle whenever you wanted. And I think that is a huge game changer when it comes to wraps, because heck, you know, I might go get another one now and change up the look of my truck whenever I want to, you know. So thanks guys for watching. This has been another Outdoorsman 1 video, and stay tuned. Alright guys, thanks for watching. This has been another Outdoorsman 1 video, and remember, be good, be dangerous, and be ready. We'll catch you on the next one. Alright guys, thanks for tuning into the channel today. I've got something awesome that I think you guys are really gonna like. Couple things on the side first. All right, guys. So thanks for tuning into the channel today. Got a cool video here for you. I think you guys are really gonna like this, and I think you guys are gonna save some money on this too. But before I jump into the goat truck armor video here, I just kind of want to talk about some things that are going on with the channel. Channel's growing really quick. In the last couple months, we've gone up 200 plus subscribers. My Instagram's almost at 2,000. We're going to be doing a big giveaway, like over $100 giveaway out of my own pocket. No sponsorships on this one, nothing. When I get to 1,000, and more stuff to come once I hit about 1,900 as far as that's concerned. But I've had some people message me because you guys have either seen my logo on hats or in t-shirts. So I'm getting ready to kind of release some apparel. I'd like to start an apparel brand and a kind of the Outdoorsman brand, but I kind of want to know what you guys think. I've kind of already got an order in the works for some shirts and some tank tops, because I know some guys that really love the be good, be dangerous, be ready kind of mentality, and they want that, you know, on the back of their shirt at the gym or something like that. So let me know in my DMs on Instagram. Hit me up, outdoorsman1_. Let me know what you guys would be willing to buy. I've got a big order of patches and stickers on the way. So if you guys want one of these, I'm selling these for $5. These are just like the vinyl stickers, right? Selling these for $5 on Instagram. Just slide into my DMs, Venmo me. I'll hit you up with all the information that you need. Venmo me, I'll ship it to your door. $5 for the vinyl sticker for right now. As soon as this big order comes in, that price is probably going to go down, and then I will also have vinyl patches, and then I will also have PVC patches. I've got a limited run of those, but as soon as those start going, you know, we're gonna do some more here. So on other terms, apparel is coming. Keep supporting the channel, keep sharing the videos, keep liking the videos, and we're gonna keep doing giveaways here, guys. So back to the rest of the video. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna kind of lay out right here kind of the process. So it's kind of annoying. I'm gonna put that out there. They required a signature. So I had it just delivered to my local FedEx, and I was able to go and pick it up after work and take care of it that way. Now, moving on from there, you get it. It's about a 50-pound box. You get that massive tube. You take care of all your needs. You bring it back. I would suggest laying out some sort of a blanket. You get that blanket down so that you can unroll everything, because you're going to actually have to punch out the pieces. They're perforated and they're cut. You just have to push it through the magnet. It's just big magnet sheets. So you're going to actually end up throwing away a good 20 pounds of it. So don't think, oh my gosh, this is going to weigh down my vehicle a lot. I mean, it's going to add some weight. Sure, everything in overlanding adds weight, but it's not going to add a lot of weight. So you get that going. You're not going to need 2 people, but 2 people would help kind of to line things up. Just plan on a good hour to get everything on there the first time. That being said, it went on fairly smooth. You know, it kind of makes sense. Everything's labeled, what piece is what, where it goes, how it goes, and whatnot. So I had no issues. You know, I think it looks fantastic. Color was a little off from what I was expecting, but that might have been an issue on their end. So let me talk about kind of some of the issues I had. So this is Gen 2 Tacoma. Well, you're going to have to take your badges off. I wasn't super thrilled about that, but I knew that going into it. So you're going to have to take your badges off. Besides taking your badges off, you're going to have to cut out your badges if you want to leave those on there, or you're going to have to cut out the place where your antenna is, because Gen 2 Tacoma is a big range from like 2005 to 2015. They don't have a Gen 2.5, which I'm going to try and work with them to see if we can't help them out with that. If you look towards the back, there are a couple pieces where, you know, your Toyota badge is going to show through. Now, there's a lot of this which is, I own my Tacoma, it's my baby, I know every inch of that thing, so I can see when things are off. Nobody's really going to notice these things, but you're going to notice them. So if that annoys you, just keep that in mind. Also, there were some creases. There were a couple pieces where the magnet was ripped, a couple defects. But like I said, I talked with the guy, Matt, and they're taking care of that, and we're going to work something out here, and they're trying to figure out why so that we can kind of prevent that from happening in the future. All things considered, would I buy this again? Yes, I probably would. If I had a reason to buy another one of these, or to get a different scheme or whatever, to get a different pattern, I would. Now, that doesn't mean that it's a perfect system. Nothing's perfect. So there are issues. There are things that probably need to be fixed, and I'm not going to sugarcoat those. So, I mean, the benefits are out counting the detriments in this situation. So, guys, this is kind of my first opinions on the GOAT truck armor. This is the Alpine, High Sierra Alpine. I don't know. They have a lot of them now. They just came out with a bunch of new patterns. But this is the High Sierra, High Alpine Mountain. I don't know. I'm going to have to go check out which one it is. But that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Be good, be dangerous, be ready. And we'll catch you on the next one, okay? See you on the trail, guys. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Since you watched the whole thing, why don't you click that button right there that says subscribe. I kind of do a lot of stuff like this, and check me out on Instagram for daily content. You know, it's not like you clicked out of the video. Remember, be good, be dangerous, be ready, and we'll see you on the trail. Oh shoot, I needed the Pam.